We're Girovagari. I'm Priscilla, and that's Chris. And we have finally built our van. We're hitting the road, and we're doing this whole van life thing full time. In this week's video, I think it's safe to say that we have had our fair share of issues. From our engine almost blowing up to a flat tire on the side of the road. I'm glad this week's over. Join us on our journey. Who knows where the road might take us.
We're having a bit of a difficult morning this morning. We've woken up to a flat tire on the driver's side, front driver's side, and it was simply because literally yesterday afternoon we went and we pumped the tires up. So, you know, you think you're doing yourself a favor by making sure the tires are all hunky-dory and working just fine. And this morning we've woken up with it flat. So we're like, oh, wonderful. Just the way to start the day. And to top everything all off, guess where it's going? The van has been booked in to the service station. Why? Because nobody knows how to fix anything properly, people. It's really annoying. Anyway, after our episode of coming down from Cornwall, and obviously the engine almost blowing up because it didn't have any oil, the oil leaked out because we're just gonna try and wing it because otherwise we're not getting anywhere. Fun and games this morning.
Still got about a 20-minute drive, and yeah, this tire is losing pressure like real fast. I think the valve is split where it goes into steel rim. So yeah, luckily we got a 4mm compressor. I just hope we make it. But it's real slow. We get to the traffic lights and I'm like, I know the wheel's going flat and people are dawdling and I'm like, can you hurry up? Anyway, at least we got a nice view. While we're stuck on the side of the road, we can watch the cows.
Well, I would prefer not to be stuck on the side of the road. That would be lovely. We're just waiting, being patient, you know, something we have to do.
You do learn patience when you got a van, because something goes wrong every day.
So annoying.
So it's booked in for 8 o'clock service. It's now 8:15. And we have a flat tire. So I'm hoping they can sort out the diesel leak.
I just want good news by the end of the day. Like, I don't want to fight with anyone. I just want them to fix the problem.
Yeah, we did pay for the injectors to be resealed, so
yeah.
It should be under warranty.
Highly annoying.
We're lucky we picked it up because we lost all the oil and it was leaking diesel and it could have been much worse. It could have had a fire.
Exactly.
The engine could have seized. So yeah, I just want to get it in, get it sorted now.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chase, I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a
We're just doing round 2 of the amazing race.
It's top 3.
I just said we're doing the amazing race. It's amazing.
Yeah, just try and go as fast as you can and then you stop.
It's pretty flat.
Yeah, it's pretty flat right now.
Gotta go. We gotta go. I'm into this.
I'm just gonna drive you. it's ours now. The road never ends. It's me and my friends. These are the good times. And I'm feeling like I could go on forever.
So I'm just here waiting again for Christopher to come and tell me what the verdict is, because literally we've just walked in and asked for the manager straight away.
I don't know what happened. Like, I'm on the phone and I'm trying to find out what's happening in the van. They're not helping me. They're like, wait, we'll phone you back, and they don't phone me back. I phone again and again and again. Same story. Sometimes you just gotta walk in there and be like, hi.
I'm here, bitches. Beep. Thank goodness we took a video when we pulled over, because they were like, oh, it's not leaking any oil, it's not doing this, it's not doing that. Yes it is. We have a video to prove it.
We've got a bit of a problem. The check engine oil pressure lights just come on and we're stuck in traffic. So we're just basically trying to freewheel the van down this hill with no engine running, so the brakes are like hard, the steering's hard. It seems like we don't have any oil in the van. So yeah, we're trying to get to these services potentially in a mile and a half. So yeah, we're a bit worried that the engine's gonna blow, or yeah, we're just quite stressed right now.
Hopefully we can get this sorted out, because it's still a long drive and we can't be having this problem. Literally, we've had this engine fixed, and since it's been into Citroen to replace the oil pump, we've just had like endless issues, and now this is the big issue again, where we literally had no oil in the engine. So let's see what's happening.
Okay, so I've put basically 5 liters of new oil in there. It's amazing. I don't know where all the oil's gone. There is oil, like signs of oil on the engine, but I'm not sure. So yeah, I've put new oil in. I'm going to try and clean the engine a little bit, start it up, and then see if we can try and see the leak. And just, yeah, maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see now.
Should we buy a spare one?
I'm thinking we should probably buy a spare oil, but I definitely will not leave here with more oil. But I think let's clean it and have another look. Get some wet wipes there so we can wipe the engine out. That's all we have. What do you do?
On the way here as well, I had to slam on the brakes because this old lady in her little camper went straight off the road. Her dog hit the windscreen. The windscreen's cracked. She hit a pole. She's just like in a daze, and literally happened like 5 cars ahead of us. And obviously, you know, when you're in a van and you're full, and the van's pretty heavy, so hit the brakes and everything just came sliding down. So that was also eventful for us.
I mean, it's literally taken this entire 5 liters, like one. I thought I'll put a little bit and then check, and put a little bit more and check, but
It's
it
gone.
literally took everything. So that means it must have been completely empty. There's oil like everywhere. Barring a little bit here that I've spilled now, but
It's a mess.
it is a mess. It's like real bad. It's a little bit frustrating because we spend a lot of money trying to get this engine sorted, you know, and it's like this is our second trip. But you know, things do happen. When you start it, it still sounds fine and it's still like idling nicely. And I've heard before that when your engine oil light comes on, engine pressure, it's pretty much normally too late for the engine. So
Earlier I said to Chris, I'm like, when we're stopping in the traffic, I'm like, I'm pretty sure the engine is smoking. He's like, nah, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm like, the engine is smoking. There's something weird. He's like, no, it's just a little bit of oil, you know, it's just a little bit diesel or whatever the case is. The engine's hot.
well, the temperature was stable. I checked the oil last night. And I checked the water last night. I see the water's still on max, so it's still fine. We did have a little bit of an oil leak. A diesel leak on one of our runoff pipes, which is so minor. So there was a little bit of diesel on top of the engine.
Yeah.
So I knew it would smoke slightly, like every now and again, not so bad.
End of the story, we should have got out and had a look at the engine in there.
Well, we didn't really have a choice. We were on sort of like a deadline. We're on a
Stuff to
4-hour
do.
journey here, and we're supposed to be somewhere
At
an
3.
hour ago. So yeah.
Not good.
Well,
Alright,
so let's. Listen, there's can't say I've ever wiped an engine over wheel ups before, but there's a first time.
I think this sign is quite
The sun.
the sign, the test valley, and it's exactly what we're doing. Hopefully he comes out with smiles and not a serious face. Also the wind is pumping today. It's like 60 miles per hour at the moment. It's like blowing. There was a warning on it today, so it's a little bit windy out there. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, so basically, I think the oil seal under the one injector is not sealing and it's spraying up. I'm gonna have a look. So it looks like the oil seal is not sealing, and that's where we're losing the oil. And I suppose over like a 2-hour journey, that's how we lost 5 liters. So I'm gonna try and put something in there to maybe try and hold the oil down. We've only got about an hour left, and we can try and maybe nurse it back to the bank. But this is a fault from the garage. I mean, we paid for this to be repaired. So, no, not a happy camper right now. Okay, so what I've done is I've just stuffed some rag in here, or like a piece of towel that we had. And hopefully it'll just stop the oil from spraying up. It's probably not the best, and yeah, we just have to keep an eye on it, but we need to try and nurse it.
So yes, this is why we are here. We want our van fixed. Like, we don't want half a job. And then they say to us, oh no, we don't change the seals when we pull out an injector. Yes you do. So as far as my knowledge, go ahead, scream at me in the comments. Tell me yes, no, maybe, of course you do, no you don't, no you don't have to, yes you absolutely have to. Tell me what you think, because if you pull out an injector in your engine, I'm pretty sure you have to seal or put new seals in every one that you pull out. Let me know.
I'm pretty sure it's beer o'clock now.
Alright.
I was going in there, and as I walked into the place, the guy's on the phone, but I think he's on his phone to his friend, so he was talking, and then I think he realized, like, oh shit, it's me. So then he's like, 1 second, he's like, Mr. Lee, I'll be with you in 2 minutes.
Oh!
And then he was spoke on the phone for another like 5 minutes. And like, when I first went in there, my heart was like,
ready to rage.
because I'm like, I want my van back. I told you what the problem is. You should have like ordered seals, like sort the van out.
Exactly.
I brought it in early. I woke up at like 6:37ish. I was on the road with problems. I managed to get the van to you, and then it takes you 5 hours to phone me back and tell me there's no seals.
We don't bring the van in just to make sure they can look under the hood.
Yeah, so anyway, but by the time he was off the phone, maybe that's part of his strategy. By the time he was off the phone, I was just like, listen,
I'm calm
let's
now.
start a new leaf here. This is the problem, let's get it solved. So, and then it was fun.
Alright, good.
Oh, and he was like, the technician was like, wow, kudos for the conversion in time. It was like,
Nosy Parker.
yeah, they pulled up the blind and everything, they were checking it out. Apparently everyone's like, wow, looks amazing.
Good. All our blood,
Yeah.
sweat and tears went
So I was
into
like,
that.
thanks. I think I was like, okay, yes, now I feel a bit better.
He's probably like, let's calm this customer down by telling him how beautiful his van is. He'll be like, yes,
No,
absolutely.
no.
Thank you so much.
He actually said, him and his girlfriend are saving up to get a van, and they're going to start with a Ford Transit, obviously because he works with Ford and stuff.
Obviously.
But he's still saving because he knows it's going to cost him about $4,000 for the van, and like 3 or 4 to fix it up.
Well, at least now he's had a little sneak peek.
Maybe we've motivated him, hopefully. So we had a bit of a chat. It's a nice enough car. Hopefully he's on the road soon as well. We can, encourage more people.